All right, so picture this. You're on the pitch, the crowd is roaring, and you're just weaving through defenders like they're not even there.
So that's pretty epic, right?
It does.
Yeah,
That's the dream we're diving into today, folks.
that's right.
Your guide to becoming a skilled football player.
And we're not just talking about the basics here.
Right.
We're going to unearth the secrets, the unexpected techniques, and the mindset shifts that can truly elevate your game to the next level.
I love it.
We're going to break down this source material that you've provided
Yes.
and really extract those nuggets of wisdom that can help you transform that dream into a reality.
So let's unpack this, starting with the foundation.
Okay.
Physical fitness. I'll admit, when I think football training, my mind goes straight to drills and fancy footwork.
Sure.
But I'm starting to see that fitness is like the bedrock of everything.
Exactly. Think of it like constructing a skyscraper.
Okay.
You need a solid base to support all the intricate work that goes on top.
Yeah.
And for footballers, that base is built through a blend of strength, agility, endurance, and flexibility.
So we're talking about more than just hitting the gym and pumping iron.
Absolutely. This goes beyond just generic fitness. Your source material really emphasizes exercises that directly translate onto the field.
I like that.
You mentioned squats.
Yeah.
Those are crucial for building explosive power in your legs,
Right.
essential for jumps, tackles, and quick changes of direction.
So it's not just about how much weight you can lift.
Right.
It's about training your body for those specific football movements.
Precisely. And then there are lunges,
Okay.
which mimic the motion of running and cutting across the field.
Oh.
It's like practicing those movements with added resistance, building strength and balance simultaneously.
Starting to see how these like classic exercises have a whole new purpose when applied to football.
And don't forget about core strength.
Yeah.
Your source material really hammers home the importance of planks. And for good reason. A strong core is your center of gravity. It stabilizes your entire body.
Right.
Crucial for everything from powerful shots to maintaining balance during tackles.
Planks got it. They might not be the most glamorous exercise,
No.
but I'm starting to appreciate their importance. What about endurance?
Sure.
That's a big one for me. Running up and down that pitch can be exhausting.
You're absolutely right. Endurance is key, and your source material specifically recommends interval training to build stamina.
Okay.
Think of it as sprint practice.
Oh,
Bursts of intense effort followed by short recovery periods.
okay.
It simulates the demands of a match, pushing your cardiovascular limits and building that vital stamina.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like training my body to handle those intense bursts of energy needed in a real game. Now, what about flexibility?
Okay,
I'll be honest, stretching isn't always my favorite part of the workout.
I hear you. But here's where it gets interesting.
Okay.
Your source material suggests yoga
What?
as a tool for improving flexibility and strength. Think of it like this warrior pose strengthens your lower body, mimicking the stance you might hold while dribbling or defending, while triangle pose enhances balance and core strength, both crucial for stability on the field.
Wait, hold up. Yoga for football players. This is blowing my mind. I always thought yoga was more about relaxation and Zen vibes.
While it definitely has those benefits too, yoga also builds incredible functional strength and flexibility qualities that directly transfer to football.
Okay.
Pilates is another great option mentioned in your source material, offering similar benefits with a focus on core strength and muscle control.
Okay. I'm officially adding yoga to my training regime.
Good.
Now, can we talk about the part I'm really excited about, mastering the actual football skills?
Let's dive into it. Your source material goes deep on ball control, passing, shooting, and defensive skills. We're talking about the toolkit.
Yes.
Every skilled player needs to dominate the pitch.
All right, break it down for me. What are the secrets to mastering ball control? I'm picturing myself weaving through defenders with ease.
Your source material emphasizes the importance of practicing with both feet.
Okay.
You might already be comfortable with your dominant foot,
Right.
but imagine the possibilities if you could dribble pass and shoot with equal skill using either foot.
That's a game changer. I can see how that would make me a much more versatile and unpredictable player.
Exactly. And for developing that two-footed mastery, the source material recommends lots of dribbling practice juggling to improve your touch and working on your first touch, how you control the ball when receiving a pass.
So it's all about getting those touches in building muscle memory and becoming one with the ball.
Precisely. Now, let's talk about passing. Your source material goes beyond the basics of short passes, advocating for practice with long balls, learning to curve the ball, and mastering receiving a pass under pressure.
Receiving under pressure, that sounds intense.
It is.
Any tips for that?
One surprisingly simple technique your source material suggests is wall drills.
Okay.
Find a wall mark, different targets, and practice passing and receiving against it. It helps refine your touch, improves accuracy, and simulates receiving a pass with a defender closing in.
Wall drills. I never realized something so simple could be so effective. I'm definitely trying. Okay, now let's talk. Goal scoring is the ultimate rush, right?
Absolutely.
What does your source material say about mastering shooting?
Get ready, because this is where the details get really exciting.
Okay.
Your source material emphasizes the importance of practicing a variety of shot types,
Okay.
not just your standard power shot.
Right.
We're talking volleys,
Ooh.
striking the ball in midair,
Okay.
which require impeccable timing and technique.
Volleys. Okay, that sounds challenging, but also incredibly cool. What else?
Then there are chip shots where you lift the ball over the goalkeeper's head. This requires finesse and precision, judging the distance and arc perfectly.
I can already picture myself pulling off those trick shots.
And of course, your source material emphasizes practicing with both feet, adding another layer of skill and unpredictability to your shooting. But remember, it's not just about power. Accuracy is key. So practice aiming for different parts of the goal, mastering both power and placement.
So much to practice, so much to master. But wait, we've covered offense? What about defense?
Excellent point. Your source material dives into defensive skills as well.
Yeah.
If we're talking about tackling techniques, learning to dispossess an opponent safely and effectively.
Okay.
Position is crucial too. Anticipating your opponent's moves and cutting off passing lanes.
So it's not just about brute force. It's about strategy and anticipating your opponent's next move.
Exactly. And then there's intercepting passes, which requires reading the play, reacting quickly, and anticipating where that ball is headed.
Wow. I'm starting to realize that defense is just as nuanced and skillful as offense.
Absolutely. Every aspect of football demands practice, dedication, and a deep understanding of the game. We've covered physical fitness and the essential technical skills. That's a solid foundation.
It is.
But are you ready to go beyond the basics and step into the mind of a pro?
Bring it on. I'm ready to unlock the secrets of tactical understanding. Let's go.
Let's do it.
You know, you've probably watched professional matches
Uh-huh.
and marveled at how effortlessly those players seem to move.
Oh, yeah.
How they seem to anticipate every play, like they have a sixth sense for the game.
It's like they're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers.
Right.
What's their secret?
Well, your source material calls it game awareness,
Okay.
a deeper understanding of the tactical side of football. It's about seeing the bigger picture, understanding formations,
Yeah.
recognizing patterns, and anticipating your opponent's moves.
Okay.
It's really what separates the good players from the truly exceptional.
Okay, so how do we develop this game awareness? Is it something you're born with, or can it be learned?
It's definitely a skill you can cultivate, and your source material offers some insightful tips.
Okay.
The first step is to become a more active observer of the game.
Don't just watch matches, passively analyze what's happening.
So it's about studying the game, not just enjoying the show.
Exactly. Pay attention to the formations,
Okay.
how teams position themselves on the field.
Right.
Why do they choose certain formations? What are the strengths and weaknesses of each setup?
Mm-hmm.
Then dive into the individual players.
Okay.
Observe their positioning, their movement off the ball, how they react to different situations.
Wow, I never realized how much strategic depth there is to football. It's like a whole other level of the game.
It is. And as you start analyzing matches with this new lens, you'll begin to see patterns emerge.
Okay.
You'll recognize tactical concepts like pressing, where a team aggressively tries to win the ball back high up the pitch,
Right.
or counterattacking,
Okay.
exploiting spaces left open by the opponent.
Okay, my mind is officially blown. I need a moment to process all this tactical genius.
And here's the best part.
Okay.
As you develop this tactical understanding,
Yeah.
it starts to influence your own game. You'll make smarter decisions on the field,
Okay.
anticipate your opponent's moves, and find yourself in the right position at the right time.
So watching professional matches is like a masterclass in tactics.
It is.
But how do I actually translate those insights to my own game? I'm not playing in a professional stadium.
That's where your source material gets really practical.
Okay.
It suggests incorporating small-sided games into your training. Think 3-on-3 or 4-on-4 matches.
Okay.
These smaller scale games force you to think quicker,
Right.
make faster decisions,
Yeah.
and adapt to constantly changing situations.
So it's like a fast-paced, high-intensity training ground for tactical awareness.
Precisely. And this kind of adaptability is a valuable skill,
Yeah.
not just in football, but in life too.
Hmm.
Think about it. You're constantly facing unexpected challenges
Yeah.
and having to adjust your approach on the fly.
Right.
Small-sided games are like a boot camp for your brain.
I love that analogy. So we're honing our tactical skills, thinking quicker and becoming more adaptable all through these small-sided games.
Yes.
Is there anything else we should be focusing on in this tactical understanding stage?
Your source material emphasizes one more crucial element:
Okay.
teamwork and communication.
Okay.
You can be the most tactically brilliant player on the field,
Right.
but if you're not on the same page as your teammates, it all falls apart.
So it's not just about individual brilliance, it's about collective intelligence.
Exactly. Effective communication is the glue that holds a team together.
Hmm.
Think about it.
Yeah.
A simple call, like man on,
Okay.
can alert your teammate to an approaching defender,
Right.
preventing a potential turnover or a clear call for the ball.
Yeah.
Lets your teammate know where you are and what you're planning.
It's like a secret language on the field where every word and gesture can make a difference.
Precisely. And the beauty of it is that these communication skills translate to every aspect of life.
Hmm.
Think about any project you've worked on, any team you've been a part of.
Right.
Clear, concise communication can make or break the success of any endeavor.
Teamwork makes the dream work, as they say. So
Yeah.
we've got physical fitness, technical skills, and now tactical understanding.
That's right.
What's next on our journey to becoming a skilled football player?
Well, we've talked about training the body and the mind.
Yeah.
Now it's time to tap into something even deeper:
Ooh.
the mental game.
The mental game, I've always wondered how professional players stay so calm under pressure. Is that what we're talking about?
You got it. Your source material dedicates a whole section to mental toughness,
Mm-hmm.
highlighting qualities like confidence, focus, and resilience as crucial elements of success.
So it's not just about physical strength and fancy footwork. There's a whole psychological component to becoming a skilled player.
Absolutely. Imagine this.
Okay.
You've practiced your skills, you've got the tactics down,
Yeah.
but you step onto the field and doubt creeps in.
Oh,
You miss a shot
right.
and your confidence crumbles. Or the pressure mounts and you lose focus.
It happens.
All that hard work can unravel if you're not mentally prepared.
Wow, I never thought of it that way. So how do we train our minds to be tougher? Are we talking meditation retreats and motivational speeches?
Your source material offers some surprisingly practical techniques.
Okay.
One that really stood out to me is positive self-talk.
Hmm.
We all have that inner critic that loves to point out our flaws.
Oh, yeah.
But imagine if you consciously replaced those negative thoughts
Yeah.
with positive affirmations.
So instead of dwelling on that missed shot, I tell myself, I'll get the next one, or I'm a skilled player, I can do this.
Exactly. It might sound simple,
Yeah.
but consciously shifting your inner dialogue can have a profound impact on your confidence and performance.
Okay.
Another technique your source material recommends is visualization.
Visualization, like picturing myself scoring the winning goal.
Precisely. Take some time each day to visualize yourself performing successfully. Imagine yourself calmly dribbling past defenders, making that perfect pass or scoring that game-winning goal. By repeatedly visualizing these scenarios, you're essentially training your mind to stay calm and focused under pressure.
So it's like mental rehearsal for those high-stakes moments.
Exactly. And here's something that might surprise you.
Okay.
Your source material even suggests mindfulness exercises as a tool for mental toughness.
Wait, mindfulness, like meditation? I thought that was for yogis, not footballers.
It might seem unexpected, but hear me out.
Okay.
Mindfulness is about being present in the moment, aware of your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This can be incredibly helpful for staying focused on the game, blocking out distractions, and managing those pre-game jitters.
Okay, I'm starting to see how mindfulness could be a game changer on the field. What about resilience? How do we bounce back from those inevitable setbacks?
Right.
Every player makes mistakes, has bad games, faces tough opponents. How do we develop that mental toughness to keep going?
That's where resilience comes in, and your source material offers some great insights.
Okay.
One is learning to cope with criticism constructively. Instead of letting negative feedback get you down,
Yeah.
view it as an opportunity for growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this?
Okay.
Or how can I use this feedback to improve?
So it's about turning those setbacks into stepping stones. I like that.
Another key to building resilience is setting realistic goals.
Okay.
Don't expect to become a superstar overnight. Break down your journey into smaller, achievable steps
Yeah.
and celebrate those victories along the way. And don't be afraid to seek support from teammates, coaches, or mentors.
Okay, so it's about having a growth mindset, celebrating the small wins, and not being afraid to ask for help when you need it.
Exactly. Now we've covered the mental game.
Yeah, confidence, focus, resilience.
Yes. But there's another crucial element that often gets overlooked.
Okay.
Ready to talk about diet and nutrition.
Wait, nutrition plays a key role in football training. I thought it was all about drills and practice.
It might surprise you, but your source material is very clear.
Okay.
A balanced diet and proper hydration are non-negotiable for optimal performance and recovery.
Okay, I'm all ears. What kind of fuel do we need to power our football dreams?
Your source material breaks it down into three main components:
Okay.
carbohydrates, proteins, and fats.
Okay.
Think of carbs as your primary energy source,
Okay.
fueling those explosive runs and powerful kicks.
Mm-hmm.
Complex carbs like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables are your best bet, providing sustained energy release.
So those pregame pasta parties are actually based on science.
Exactly. Now, protein is essential for muscle repair and growth, helping your body recover after those grueling training sessions.
Okay.
Lean meats, fish, beans, and lentils are all great sources of protein.
Got it. Carbs for energy, protein for muscle recovery. What about fats? I always thought fats were the enemy of any athlete.
Actually, healthy fats are crucial for hormone production, joint health, and overall well-being. Think nuts, seeds, avocados.
Okay.
They provide sustained energy and support your body's vital functions. And let's not forget about hydration.
Right. Water is essential for any athlete. But does your source material say anything specific about hydration for football players?
Absolutely. It emphasizes drinking plenty of water before, during, and after training. And it even mentions sports drinks for replenishing electrolytes, especially during intense workouts, or hot weather electrolytes are minerals that help regulate fluid balance and muscle function. So they're key for staying hydrated and preventing cramping.
Wow, there's so much more to nutrition than I realize. It's like a whole science behind fueling our bodies for peak performance. But what about after a tough training session? Does it matter what we eat then?
That's a great question, and your source material has a very specific answer.
Okay.
It highlights the importance of recovery nutrition.
Okay.
What you consume in that crucial window after a workout can significantly impact how your body recovers and rebuilds.
So what should we be reaching for after a tough training session?
The source material recommends a combination of protein and carbohydrates within about an hour of finishing your workout. This helps replenish your energy stores, repair muscle tissue, and reduce soreness. Think a protein smoothie with fruit, a chicken salad sandwich, or Greek yogurt with granola.
Okay, I'm making note of that. Recovery nutrition is officially on my radar now.
Yeah.
So we've talked about nutrition, the fuel that powers our performance. But what about the training itself? How do we take all this knowledge and create a winning routine?
That's where the rubber meets the road. Your source material emphasizes the importance of consistency. It's not about having one amazing training session and then slacked off for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
It's about showing up consistently, even when you don't feel like it, and putting in the effort, even when it's tough.
So it's about building that discipline. Creating a habit of consistent training makes sense, but I have to admit, sometimes those drills can get a little repetitive.
And that's why your source material recommends incorporating variety into your training.
Okay.
Don't just stick to the same drills over and over again.
Right.
Mix it up, include a balance of skill drills, conditioning work, and match play.
So it's about keeping things interesting and well-rounded. That definitely sounds more appealing than just endless drills.
Exactly. And speaking of keeping things interesting, your source material suggests a really cool tool for self-improvement: video analysis.
Hold up, video analysis, that's something professional teams do, right? I can actually use that for my own training.
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
amazing what you can pick up on when you see yourself play from a different perspective.
Yay.
You might notice little flaws in your technique areas where you could improve your positioning, or even brilliant moves you didn't realize you were making.
Yeah, that's a game changer. I'm definitely adding video analysis to my training toolbox. So we've covered a lot of ground here. Physical training and mastering technical skills, understanding the tactical side of the game, developing mental toughness, fueling our bodies with the right nutrition, and creating a consistent and varied training routine. But there's got to be more to it than just individual practice,
You're
right?
absolutely right. We've laid the groundwork.
Yeah.
But now it's time to take it to the next level, stepping out of your solo training bubble and into the wider world of football.
This is where it all comes together. What does your source material recommend?
Well, the first step your source material highlights is joining a local team.
Okay.
There's simply no substitute for real match experience. Playing alongside others, experiencing the dynamics of a team.
Ah.
And testing your skills in a competitive environment is where you truly start to understand the game.
So it's about putting all those hours of practice to the test and seeing how I stack up against other players.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just individual performance.
Right.
Playing on a team teaches you invaluable lessons about communication, collaboration, and supporting your teammates, skills that will benefit you both on and off the field.
It's like that saying, teamwork makes the dream work. What else does your source material recommend for taking our game to the next level?
It suggests attending camps and clinics.
Okay.
These offer a fantastic opportunity to learn from experienced coaches, get exposed to different coaching styles, and play against higher-level competition. You might even get to train with players from different backgrounds and learn new techniques.
So camps and clinics are like a crash course in football, a chance to immerse myself in the game and learn from the best.
Exactly. It's a chance to push yourself beyond your comfort zone, test your limits, and see where you stand among other talented players. And who knows, you might even catch the eye of a scout. But there's another crucial aspect your source material emphasizes:
Okay.
networking.
Networking. So we're talking about more than just training and playing. It's about building connections within the football community.
That's right. Connecting with experienced individuals, coaches, former players, scouts can provide invaluable guidance
Yeah.
and open doors to opportunities you might not have known existed. It's about building relationships, seeking mentorship, and learning from those who have walked the path before you.
So it's like finding those mentors, those football gurus who can offer advice, support, and maybe even open some doors along the way.
Yeah. Exactly. Your source material even suggests researching local clubs, attending football events, and joining online communities dedicated to the sport. It's about immersing yourself in the football world and connecting with people who share your passion.
This is all so inspiring. I'm starting to see that becoming a skilled football player isn't just about what happens on the training pitch. It's about embracing a whole community, a whole culture, a whole world of football. But before we get too carried away with dreams of stardom, there's one crucial aspect we need to address:
Oh, yeah.
staying healthy.
That's an excellent point.
Right.
Your source material dedicates an entire section to injury prevention and recovery,
Okay.
reminding us that all this hard work is for nothing if we're sidelined with an injury.
Okay. I'm ready to prioritize my well-being. What are the key takeaways here?
Well, it starts with the basics.
Okay.
Warming up properly before every training session and match,
Right.
and cooling down afterwards.
Okay.
It might seem like a chore, but those few minutes of preparation and recovery can make a world of difference in preventing injuries. Your source material highlights dynamic stretches before activity. Things like arm circles, leg swings, and high knees to get your blood flowing and muscles warmed up.
So dynamic stretches are key for getting the body ready for action. What about cooling down? Is it really that important?
Absolutely. Cooling down helps your body transition from that high-intensity state back to a resting state, reducing muscle soreness and preventing stiffness. Your source material recommends light jogging or walking, followed by static stretches, holding stretches for 20 to 30 seconds, focusing on the major muscle groups you use during training.
Warm up, cool down. Got it. What else can we do to avoid those dreaded injuries?
Your source material has one very simple but often overlooked piece of advice.
Okay.
Listen to your body. Don't push through pain if you feel a twinge, a sharp pain, or anything that feels off, stop. And assess ignoring those early warning signs can lead to more serious injuries down the line.
So it's about being in tune with my body, respecting its limits, and not trying to be a hero.
Exactly. And remember, rest days are not a sign of weakness.
Right.
They're an essential part of the training process, allowing your body to recover and rebuild stronger. But what happens when, despite our best efforts, we do get injured? How do we cope with setbacks and come back stronger?
That's a great question. Injuries are an unfortunate part of any sport, but I imagine they can be especially tough for young players who are eager to play and progress. What does your source material say about navigating those challenging times?
It emphasizes approaching injuries with the right mindset.
Okay.
Don't view them as defeats, see them as opportunities.
Okay.
Use that time off the field to focus on other aspects of your game. Maybe dive deeper into tactical analysis, work on your mental training, or even use the time to cross-train and strengthen other parts of your body.
So it's about turning that frustration into something positive, using that time to learn and grow in different ways.
Exactly. And of course, it's crucial to seek professional medical advice. Follow a structured rehabilitation plan and not rush back to training before your body is fully healed. Patience is key here.
Patience, that's a tough one for any athlete, but I understand why it's so important. But there's one more question that's been on my mind. throughout this deep dive.
Okay.
We've talked about all the technical skills, the tactical awareness, the mental toughness, the importance of training and recovery. But what about the element that makes football so captivating for both players and fans? What about the passion, the creativity, the sheer joy of the game?
That's such a great point. And you're right, your source material doesn't neglect this crucial aspect.
Okay.
It reminds us that while all those technical and tactical elements are important,
Yeah.
at its heart, football is a beautiful game that should be played with joy, passion, and a sense of freedom.
So it's not just about following a strict set of rules and drills. It's about expressing yourself on the field, having fun, and letting your love for the game shine through. Yeah.
Exactly. Your source material encourages players to embrace their individuality, to try new things, to take risks, and to not be afraid to make mistakes. It's in those moments of improvisation, of creative flair, that the true magic of football happens.
I love that it's a reminder that football is not just a sport, it's an art form.
And like any art form, it requires both technical skill and creative expression.
This has been such an incredible deep dive. I feel like I've gained a whole new understanding of what it takes to become a skilled football player, both on and off the field.
Me too. It's been a fascinating journey. And as you embark on this journey, I want to leave you with one final thought from your source material.
Okay.
Something that really resonated with me. It's a simple but profound reminder that becoming a skilled footballer is not just about individual achievement. It's about something bigger than yourself.
Ooh, I like where this is going. So it's not just about scoring goals and winning trophies.
Exactly. Your source material emphasizes the importance of using your skills and your passion for the game to make a positive impact on others.
So we're talking about giving back to the community, inspiring others, being a role model.
That's a big part of it. Your source material encourages players to use their platform, no matter how big or small, to promote the values of sportsmanship, teamwork, and respect. It's about leading by example both on and off the field.
So it's about using football as a force for good, a way to uplift others and make a difference in the world.
Absolutely. Whether it's volunteering your time to coach younger players, supporting local charities, or simply being a positive influence in your community. Your source material reminds us that we all have the power to make a difference through our love for the game.
Wow, that's a perfect note to end on. I'm feeling so inspired and motivated right now. Thank you for taking me on this incredible deep dive.
It's been my pleasure, and remember, this is just the beginning of your journey. There's a whole world of football out there waiting to be explored.
I can't wait to see what the future holds to all our listeners out there. Get out there, practice, hard play with passion, and never stop learning until next time. Keep diving deep.